Text JJR in your message to 968-930, and Grant Inman will personally get a hold of you today or on the morrow. That's how they speak on Game of Thrones.
Did you finally watch the finale?
I watched the finale, and I have to say that finale was pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, I told you.
I
told you.
Mean, and it was just the way that ending happens. It's just like, whoa.
So you weren't in on this season until the finale?
No. I'm in on this season. I don't think it's better than the first one, which a lot of people are saying. I don't even know the characters' names. There's so many of them. And a lot of it, they just expect you to know. Like, one dude's just gone for 6 years. Years just go by and they don't really tell you. All of a sudden, characters are grown. They switch out actors. You know what I mean? Like, at least like on The Crown, when there's a new queen, you have a whole year of promoting new queen. So, like Game of Thrones, next week's episode, everyone's 10 years older, new actors.
Oh, so you just kind of have to figure it out.
And there's so many characters with different names. But the way it ended is like, damn.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Yeah, man. It's good.
I wonder if they totally followed it.
There's no way a dragon can spit out fire.
Isn't that what they do?
I just don't believe it. I think that's
what they do.
I know they do. It just doesn't make sense.
I mean, I don't think dragons are real anyway.
It does seem like in Game of Thrones, if you got a dragon, then you're pretty much going to be the king and rule the whole galaxy, or whatever that is. Like, if you got dragons, you're in charge.
Especially with one group, they've got like 15 of them.
Yeah, they're in charge.
So I'd say yesterday during the show, so my wife's in Hawaii taking care of my son Kemp, right? And she's been there for almost 3 weeks now. And I'm home with Dutch, the 16-year-old. So it's just him and me. We're like roommates, right? And yesterday during the show, remember he called me? We were doing something, he called me. Yeah. And he says, the refrigerator's broken. The right side of the refrigerator's broken. I moved everything over to the left side of the refrigerator, is what he said, right? Because the two doors. Our refrigerator's like the top part's refrigerator, the bottom part's a freezer. I'm like, all right. So I text Sam, our handyman. I'm like, Sam, refrigerator's broken. Are you in town? He's like, I'm not in town. And he goes, but I'll call the refrigerator repairman. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know we had a refrigerator repairman. Right? So refrigerator repairman says he'll be there at 2:30. I'm like, great. So I plan on being at home. Turns out the refrigerator repairman says he'll be there at 3:20. So Dutch is doing stuff. He's studying for the SATs, and then he goes to the gym to play basketball. I go, I'll chill, wait for the repairman. Repairman comes at 3:20. Real nice guy. He opens up the fridge, right, and trying to figure out what it was what's wrong with the fridge, and it was Paul Newman salad dressing was leaning over and wouldn't let the door close.
That's it? Oh, no. You guys need Blake back.
I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, I am so sorry. I held him by the shoulders. I looked at him, and I go, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. My wife's out of town. And I'm just like, and he takes a bottle of salad dressing, and he puts it on a shelf instead of, on the door. It's on the door shelf. And he takes it and he puts it on the shelf in the fridge. He goes, there you go.
Thank you.
I'm sure the embarrassment in that moment, though.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah,
man,
that's awful.
I was just thinking how industrious Dutch was to move everything from one side to the side that works. But nobody looked for the Paul Newman.
Terrible.
He moves everything but the salad dressing that needs to be moved.
Terrible. And then my sister texted me last night, and she's like, is somebody running your Facebook account? Because your DM is really weird. I go, what are you talking about? I go, no, I do it all. I do it all. I just read it and I went to sleep. I saw it and I went to sleep. I wake up this morning and it bothered me when she said that. And I realized, like, when, I get messages on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Facebook. And I have two different Facebook accounts, the personal one and then the fan page. But I'm on both of them. And I sometimes, I try to interact with everybody as much as I can. And if I'm at a red light or I'm doing whatever, I'll look at messages and try to respond. Sometimes messages require more than just the time that I have. So I'll try to get back to it later. So sometimes I'll leave a thumbs up thinking I'll get back to it later, thinking they will respond to me and then I can respond to them. Do you know what I mean?
Go back up to the top of the queue.
Because I'll lose it.
Yeah.
I'll lose the message. So there was this chain message that was all in Spanish, and I didn't read it. I did a thumbs up. So my sister, she messages me last night, and I read it this morning. I paid more attention this morning. So on WhatsApp, I'm Mexican, and on my WhatsApp account, I have a group chat with my immediate Mexican family. My mom's sisters and brothers. My tío Javier, my tío Sergio, my tía Rosita, and tía Malu, and they're all in there, right? And my tía Guille. We're all in there, and that's the one we mostly talk to, my cousins and all that. That's the one. And then I have other, my grandmother's brothers and sisters and that, and they chat to me in different ways all the time. Well, apparently, my tío Bernardo is dying and on life support.
Oh, no.
I know. Now, I haven't seen that dude in 15, 20 years, right? So apparently, I gave a thumbs up in the chat.
Oh, no.
Where everyone was praying for him. And my sister sent me a screenshot. My sister's like, who's running your DMs? What's up with this thumbs up? And when you look at the screenshot she sent me, it's like, Bernardo, Dios te bendiga. And it's like everybody's praying. And then you see Johnjay, thumbs up.
Oh, no.
That's your family. They should expect that from you.